Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to settle it once and for all. We are diving headfirst into one of the most notorious grammar headaches in the entire English language, lie versus lay.
So let's dive right in. You've been there, right? You're about to say this exact sentence and you just freeze. You have no idea which one is right. Well, if that's you, you are in exactly the right place.
Okay, first things first. Here's the big secret. The reason this is so confusing is that we're not dealing with two verbs. Nope. We're dealing with three verbs, all masquerading as two. So let's unmask these imposters.
All right, let's get the easy one out of the way. Verb number one is lie, as in to tell a fib, to not tell the truth. This one's pretty straightforward, and it's not the one causing all the chaos. Now, what's really great about this version of lie is that it's a totally regular verb. It's just lie, lied, lied. Simple, right? Go ahead and lock that one in your brain because things are about to get a little tricky.
And here's a perfect example. You see it in the news all the time. The witness lied yesterday. Simple, past tense. He has lied before. See, nice and predictable. No curveballs here.
Okay, on to verb number two, lay. Now, this verb is all about action. It's about placing something, putting an object down on a surface. You're doing something to something else. And here are its parts. You got to burn this pattern into your memory. Lay, laid, laid. Notice that aid sound at the end of the past tenses, laid. That's a huge clue that an object is involved. Let's see it in the wild. The authorities did what? They laid something? And what did they lay? Sandbags. See how that works? The verb laid has a direct object, the sandbags. So it's the correct choice. And now we meet the real troublemaker, the main culprit. It's our third verb, and it looks and sounds exactly like our first one, lie. But this one means something completely different. It means to recline, to rest, to get horizontal. Okay, I need everyone to lean in for this one. This right here is the source of all the confusion. The forms for lie, meaning to recline, are lie, lay, and lain. Yes, you heard me right. The past tense of to lie down is lay. It's the exact same word as the present tense of our other verb. This is the imposter. And that is why this sentence, which might sound a little strange to some people, is 100% grammatically correct. It's not about placing something. It's the past tense of reclining. The subject I was just resting on the sofa. So, how in the world are you supposed to keep all this straight in the middle of a conversation? Well, don't worry, there is a simple, foolproof test, and it's about to become your new secret weapon. So it all comes down to something called a direct object. Don't let the fancy grammar terms scare you. It's actually super simple. The verb lay needs an object. You have to lay something. But the verb lie, as in recline, doesn't. You don't lie something, you just lie. So here's that secret weapon. I call it the what test. It is so easy. When you're stuck, just find your verb and ask what after it. She lays what? The book. Okay, there's an answer, an object. So you use a form of lay. He lies what? Nothing. There's no answer. So you have to use a form of lie. Okay, let's take a quick breath and pull all of this together. This next slide, this is the one you're going to want to take a screenshot of. This is your definitive cheat sheet. And boom, here it is. This chart lays it all out for you, no pun intended. You've got the three different meanings and all their parts. Just focus your eyes on that bottom row for recline/rest. See how its past tense is lay? That's the trap. That's the whole ball game. Seriously, pause here if you need to. This is the key. So if that table is a little too much to memorize, let's just boil it all down to three practical rules you can actually use. Rule 1, is there an object? Use a form of lay. Rule 2, is the subject just reclining? Use a form of lie. And rule 3, is someone telling a porky pie? Well, that's the other lie. That's it. All right, let's make sure this knowledge is locked in for good. We're going to go from that feeling of confusion to a place of total grammar confidence. Seeing these two side by side really makes it all click. Look at the column on the left. It's all about the subject. I lie. I lay yesterday. Now look at the column on the right. There's always an object involved. In this case, the book. I lay the book. I laid the book. See the difference? And this brings us to the single biggest, most common mistake. Seriously, you hear this everywhere from almost everyone. And technically, it's just not right. The correct way to say it is, I have lain down. So why? Well, let's use our test. I have lain what? There's no answer. No object. That means you need to use a form of the verb to lie, and its past participle is lain. So remember, you have lain down for a rest. Okay, if your brain is still spinning and you can only remember one thing from this entire explainer, please let it be this. Just say this little phrase to yourself. Lay needs a thing to lay. It's a fantastic mental shortcut that works every single time. And there you have it. You've done it. You have officially untangled one of the toughest knots in English grammar. You didn't just lie down and give up, you laid the groundwork for getting it right forever. So now that we've put this one to bed, what other grammar mysteries should we tackle next?